If you look at his head, he has two little horns. Those are called ossicones, which giraffes also have.
He's
So
a
even can
giraffe and a zebra.
So if you guys want to stand up and look at him or take pictures, you can.
I took pictures of him. We were closer over there, technically. He's a cutie.
So Zach over here, he also has a 16-inch long prehensile tongue, which he can use to reach almost anything that he needs. And he can also lick almost any part of his body. Zach is 21 years old, so he's a bit of an old man. He has a grandson in the Tokyo Zoo. Alright, let's go see some more animals. If you guys could sit down, please. Alright, now we're gonna see our beautiful African painted dogs up ahead. So they're not in here, but they're over there. On that side, we have 3 African painted dogs. We have 2 sisters named Georgia and Frida, and a new male we brought in named Dakota. We brought Dakota in because we're hoping to have some African painted puppies. They have one of the largest litter sizes of any canines. They can actually have up to 20 puppies at once. So hopefully we'll have a lot of puppies. They also sleep for about 18 to 20 hours a day. The reason they sleep so much is they get a lot of energy from sleeping that they use for hunting. They're one of the best hunters in the savannah. They catch their prey around 80% of the time. Lions only catch their prey around 20% of the time. Right over here we have our rhino night barn. So this is where our rhinos can stay the night. We have our baby Maku and his mom Kadogo inside. The rest of the rhinos are gonna be up ahead. Over here on our passenger side, we have our conservation office and our southern white rhino family tree. So these are some of the rhinos that we had here at the zoo. The ones with the green star are still here, and the other ones have gone to other distant locations such as Busch Gardens. So southern white rhinos, just like okapis and African painted dogs, they're in what's called the species survival plan. So we'll match them together genetically and by their personality so that we'll have the best mating pairs, and so that hopefully we'll get them to have babies so that we can help their population in the wild. Oh, so yeah, those are the males, yeah. So southern white rhinos have actually been the most successful animal in the species survival plan so far. They were actually taken off the endangered species list in 2023. Alright, let's go see some more rhinos.
Yeah. Let's go see some more rhinos with the big backs.
Over here, we have our baby Maku and his mom Kadogo. So Maku is our youngest rhino. He recently turned 2 years old, but he's already 2,400 pounds, meaning that they'll grow about 100 pounds a month in their first 2 years of life. They're the fastest growing land mammal.
Jesus Christ.
Maku's mom Kadogo has actually had 6 babies of her own. And that's really impressive when you consider that rhinos are pregnant for about 16 to 18 months. But luckily, rhinos are born without their horns, so small victories for our moms.
Wow. 16 to 18 months.
We have Fujo right over here. Fujo
Take a long time
doesn't
to
have
make
any
that
babies
big
of her
fat
own, but
baby.
we call her Fun and Fujo.
Woo!
She loves to be around Maku.
Beep, beep,
This one over here laying down, that's Mufasa. He's our largest rhino. He's around 6,000 pounds.
Beep, beep,
Male southern white rhinos are usually between 4,000 and 5,000 pounds. So he's much bigger than the average rhino. He's also a first-time dad. Maku is actually his son.
Like he dead over there.
And up ahead we have Daruba and her mama Leke.
Stinky.
Daruba is all the way in the back, and her mama Leke is here. So Daruba over there, she's our second youngest rhino. She's 4 years old, and she was actually born out here in the middle of a thunderstorm at 3 a.m. So we named her Daruba because Daruba means storm. And it also matches her personality really well.
Be back, be back.
Aleke has had 3 babies of her own. So together our rhinos here have had 9 babies.
You look mean. Where the elephant at?
Over there.
Well,
Elephant over there.
all I see is big back butt. There you go.
Up ahead we have our African bush elephants. These elephants live in many regions of Africa, including in the deserts of Namibia where water is a really scarce resource. So unfortunately they can actually get into conflict with humans over water. But we try to prevent that by partnering with the Elephant Human Relations Aid. And what they will do is they will build walls like this one around human water sources so that the elephants don't end up accidentally trampling them. But they'll also build water sources for elephants in elephant areas. That way elephants don't have to wander into human areas for water, and that way humans and elephants can coexist. Speaking of water. Alright, let's go see some elephants. So right over here on our passenger side, this is Ellie. She's our oldest elephant. She's 43 years old. And you see that red barrel up there? That's actually a form of enrichment. So if she can try to reach that with her trunk, she can get some really cool treats inside.
Stank over here. Oh, they funky.
In the wild, 40 to 50 years. So over here on this side we have a herd of female elephants. So usually we have our male elephant Stutla over here and the females over on this side. We have 5 females and 1 male. The reason Stutla is on this side is that the males are actually solitary. So the males will leave the herd and go off on their own when they reach about 11 years old. But the females over here, they will stay together for their entire lifetime. They are led by the oldest and wisest female called the matriarch, and she will guide the group for food, water, and safety. She also has knowledge passed down from her mother and her grandmother before, so they are really intelligent animals.
They stink.
Elephants have around 40,000 muscles in their trunk alone, compared with humans who only have around 600 muscles in our whole bodies. They are also one of the only animals that can recognize themselves in a mirror, along with humans and great apes. This is our elephant night house. So this is where our elephants can stay the night. This building is really strong. It can withstand a Category 5 hurricane. So our elephants are really safe in there. They also have individual bedrooms, but with gaps in between them so they can use their trunks to touch and caress each other. Because that's how they communicate and how they bond. Oh, you can see an elephant inside. So I think that's Stutla. That's Stutla, our adult male elephant. He's around 12,000 pounds. Believe it or not, that's actually quite small for an adult male elephant. They're usually between 14,000 and 16,000 pounds. His name translates to stout. Up ahead we have our
Take
elephant
these
training
animals
yard.
back to the
That's
wild.
where elephants will do
Doubt
various
they
training
need to do.
behaviors. Like
Take
raising
'em
their
all
foot
back
so that
to the
their
wild.
care staff can look under their foot, standing on their hind legs so that their care staff can look at their belly,
Torture.
showing their teeth for a cleanup, or showing their ear for a blood draw. But it's actually completely voluntary. If the elephants don't want to do it, they can go right back inside. But when they do it, that way we can make sure they're healthy, and they also get really cool treats as well. For example, Stula's favorite treat is coconut. You can see 2 of our giraffes in the back over there. We have 4 giraffes in total, 3 females named Lillian, Tiana, and Kylie, and 1 male named Sakani. Sakani is also our tallest and oldest giraffe. He's 16 feet tall and 17 years old. This is our giraffe night barn, and in the back our giraffe
I'm
night
calling
house.
Peter when we leave out of here. Pet her. Tell her.
And right over here on our passenger side, we have our Catherine Lowry Strass Veterinary Hospital. So this was actually the first animal hospital inside a zoo to receive accreditation from the American Animal Hospital Association. So our animals here, they get the best top of the line care. And even if they don't fit inside the hospital, like elephants and giraffes, all of our equipment is mobile, so we will bring all the equipment to them. This building up ahead is our Animal Nutrition Center. This is where we prepare over 1,000 meals every day for our animals here at Zoo Tampa. It's their favorite building, basically.
It's their cafeteria, basically, their kitchen.
Coming up, another mixed species habitat right over here. And we have a Lola Nyala really close to us. So this is one of our female Lola Nyalas. They're another type of antelope, just like the East African bongos. But unlike the bongos, only the
go
male
back home
Nyalas
to
have
their
horns.
habitat.
We have another female all the way in the back.
Animal
And
don't belong
you see our
over
male
here.
is hiding
No
behind the
floor.
palm trees.
You don't.
We also have two southern ground hornbills in here. I don't know if you can see them. They can live for up to 70 years. And
We ain't coming
right over
here
here
no
we
more.
have our Aldabra tortoises. We have three of them. We have Al, Davy, and Sly. Al is 450 pounds and he's 53 years young. And I say young because the oldest Aldabra tortoise in the world is actually 192 years old. So we still don't know how old they can get. They keep outliving their caretakers.
Free these animals.
And right over here we have our Galapagos tortoises. These ones are still small because they're still young, but they can grow to be up to 900 pounds. You can see them closer on the walking trail.
Nah, this ain't right.
Inside, you're gonna see some of the conservation organizations that we partner with, and you can learn more about them by scanning the QR code by the exit.
What this is?
So we're gonna have to wait a little. They're offloading some of the other guests. Only